This is Pope Francis says that it's grave sin for people to reject migrants in their countries. There are those who work systematically and with every means to reject migrants. And with this, when done with conscience and responsibility, it is a grave sin. Okay, Pope. So let's just look at the comments. The Roman Catholic Church is one of the wealthiest entities in the world. There is plenty of room in the Vatican. How many have they received? Like, this is what's hilarious. The Pope, I should be angrier. Not only do you got priests with tricky fingers, but you literally sit in a cathedral, one of the places that looks like a snake. You can just look that up. And now you're saying that if people reject not migrants, you're saying we're talking illegal, like people that haven't been vetted. That's a grave sin. But yet the church and the Vatican has all the room in the world. They got all the money in the world. They say there's like 80 billion in underneath that joint. Books from 1200, Ark of the Covenant. They even say like they may have like Satan or some spirits like in a colander. But yet you don't open the door for one guy looking for a cigarette. And it's everybody else's job. Like, this is hypocrisy at the highest level. We should be kind. Isn't Christianity or Catholicism, let's just say Catholicism, do to your neighbor as you'd like done unto you? Jesus reached in and gave fish? Like, what do you want me to say, man? I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, it's all nuts. Yeah. He literally says that from a walled fortress. A walled fortress. A human being who is looked upon as a ethereal deity. You know, my mother, God rest her soul, she was a real admirer of the Pope. When he came to Philly, it was bigger than any rock. It was 10 Bruce Springsteens, 100 Bruce Springsteens. He couldn't move. He had the Pope mobile. My mother went down. I get it. I understand why she was like that. But there were certain things my brother and me would question. We're like, well, what did the Pope? That's the Pope. You don't question the Pope. Okay, well, what? You don't question the Pope. That's the Pope. I'm just saying, everything that I was raised with literally could be backwards. Like, and you heard about all that smoke with Mother Teresa. You've heard about that. And the dude who kissed the kids on the mouth, what's his name? Over in Tibet, you know that dude. He I forget who it is. You know, my brain. No disrespect. Oh, the Dalai Lama. You saw that video, right? Like, everyone that we're just supposed to just like, you know, lawyers don't steal, judges aren't corrupt, police don't abuse, teachers, you know, they're supposed to protect. No, teachers are banging their students. Cops are on the take. Now, this is not all. Priests aren't as protecting. Judges are dirty. Lawyers do steal. And criminals may be not criminals. Everything is inverted. But yet, if you say that, people's brains explode. Oh, you're you're this. How can you say that? It's all, you know, it's as clear as a bell. Shit, man. More and more, I see symbols so much, basic like symbols of things that they say the powers that be use. And if you really look around your environment, you see these symbols everywhere. And if you want, I could do a whole video about that. But, you know, there's people that do it way more than me. And I've been watching their stuff, and then you just see it. You see so many things of if the law of the land is you have to show your hand in order to let people know you're a part of a certain group, but you code it within society, they're everywhere. That's why I'm so up right now. I'm not up, but it's like that's why it's like I'm like I can't put the bottle cap back on because it's just more and more obvious. I'm literally Roddy Piper, God rest his soul. Like, They Live is a documentary. I know you're gonna judge me, and I'm not saying it's that, but I'm saying it's that ish. I'm starting to think. Let me go on a rant here. Well, the Venezuelans are in Aurora. You saw that. I can put a video here. That is happening. They took over an apartment building, they're saying. It's all over social media. No one's reporting it. Just social media. I guess higher ups, National Guard didn't help. I don't know. This ties in with the Pope. And then I guess there's rumors that are happening in Chicago now and happening in Dallas. And all of this stuff is like stuff that only the loony bin people were preaching that could happen. And now you're starting to see it happen. Absolute chaos. Sodom and Gomorrah. Wild times. Why do I see more sex, dark imagery, violence, chaos, anger? It's literally... Is it just my algorithm? I try to look at cats and turtles and comedy.
You have like The Simpsons. They literally show a paper that has $9 and then the two towers. It's like Bart's holding it up.
And might as well just throw in Neo's passport in The Matrix, which I believe was 1999. The Matrix came out.
Yeah,
That's insane.
His passport expires on 9/11/2001.
That's insane.
Coincidence. They don't put these things in movies to let you know what's going to happen.
Well, a crazy one is like The Patriot. You ever seen the movie The Patriot with Mel Gibson?
9 pounds, 11 ounces. That's perfect.
Insane.
Why would that be the perfect weight?
Yeah.
9 pounds, 11 ounces? That seems like an odd number to me, unless there's something to all this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few different takes on the whole predictive program.
That's insane.
The revelation of the method, duper's delight, truth in plain sight, like they have to tell you what they're doing. There's a lot of different ways to look at it, but it's almost irrelevant in terms of just being aware and have the eyes open to accept that it's done. It's not by chance that they can have these movies, TV.
It's insane. I only have 2 minutes left. Here's what I'm going to tell you. This is what I meant to say. That video sums up so much how I'm thinking right now. They Live is realer than we think. The Venezuelans, why I said that is because I think Escape from New York is also a documentary. I think they're going to let that city go to shit, and soon it's going to be a island prison. I know, and I think LA is the sequel. I'm telling you, this video says predictive programming because you have to, what they call duper's delight or revelation of the method. You can look that up, what that means. They have to do that, i.e. a vampire can't bite you until you invite him in. Okay, it's just use that as a metaphor. Okay. So the believers of this belief system that people think is much more powerful in the world than you realize have to do that to ignite the match. It can't do it. So they have to tell you they're going to do it. No bad karma. And then they do it. Okay. No matter if they hide it, wherever, all this shit. Dude, Escape from New York, a documentary. Close Encounters, it's creeping around. Escape from LA. I mean, John Carpenter, Transformers, that shit's starting to happen. Like, I'm telling you, I feel this. It's not, and I know you can't say, well, your feeling's not your facts, and I say that all the time, but it's more like a tingling sixth sense. And I'm not drinking, I want to work on my pineal gland so I can really get in tune with things. I have less than a minute, but I just want to say these movies, pick 10 movies that are weird. And I'm starting to think that they're a documentary. World is really weird right now. I'm just trying to share my thoughts. God bless. Be safe. See you in the next one. Like, subscribe, go to my store. I got a bunch of stuff. Peace.